All right, I'm going to make some more connections with the 99 red balloons videos that I did from part 6 on, although this relates to all the videos I've done, and I'm going to try not to repeat myself because I don't like to waste anyone's time, and I'm busy too, so, but this is important. I found some more stuff. There are things that I was holding back on saying that I really believe need to be said, and I'm going to make some connections, and I just hope that you see it or you investigate for yourself if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, Jonathan Kleck's website, and he was given a prophetic utterance from God. And one of the things he was told or shown is that all through this time is that they hide what they're doing. They put everything upside down, backwards, and it's all like to hide it and to mock. And the first part of the prophetic utterance, and I'm going to show this in these videos. Behold, the hand of the oppressor has been lifted against you, and out of the sea shall come fire and smoke and a devouring wind. Okay? Part 2. Waters as high as the walls of Jerusalem cover the city by the sea, and great shall be the destruction of that city. And behold, the great wall which holds back the abundance of the rivers shall burst forth, bringing the hand of the oppressor against you. For mighty is your enemy that has risen within your own borders. I hope you paid attention to that. All the links will be in the description box. So I Googled what is the significance of the color red and white and blue, and what is the significance of a red balloon, a white balloon, and a blue balloon. These things are important, and I didn't do all the other colors before, so I'm doing it now, and I'm going to show you all over again. And I'm going to show it in the videos. Red, the color of blood and fire, is associated with meanings of love, passion, desire, heat, longing, lust, sexuality, sensitivity, romance, joy, strength, leadership, courage, vigor, willpower, rage, anger, danger, malice, wrath, stress, action, vibrance, radiance, and determination. Okay? Blood, fire, rage, anger, danger, malice, wrath, and stress. Pay attention to that. All right, and I did Google let me just back it up here because I skipped ahead. What is the significance of a red balloon? And the first thing that comes up, and I showed you this before, is what is the symbolic meaning of letting go of a red balloon? And I did show you this before, but we're just going to go over it. It's usually seen in dream interpretation as either a warning sign or a representation of passion or strong feelings. Take it that it's a warning sign, okay? That's what I'm trying to show you. You are being warned, not just with the red balloon, but with the white. Okay, what is the significance of the color white? White, an inherently positive color, is associated with purity, virginity, innocence, light, goodness, heaven, safety, brilliance, illumination, understanding, cleanliness, faith, beginnings, sterility, spirituality, possibility, humility, sincerity, protection, softness, and perfection. That's important. I showed you the Foolish Virgin, and I'm going to show you again what these balloons are representing and why she's the Foolish Virgin. Okay, what does a white balloon symbolize? Actually, it's easier just, it started doing something last time I tried to make the video, so I'm just going to skip back. It symbolizes cleanliness, sympathy. It's basically cleanliness, okay? White balloon, honor, bounty, high rank in his community, okay? Think about that. What is the significance of the color blue? It symbolizes loyalty, strength, wisdom, and trust. Also known to have a calming effect on the psyche, the color of sky, and the sea. and is often used to represent these images, okay? All right. And what is the significance of a blue balloon? Okay, right here. I just wanted to show you. In a dream, the color blue represents distress, depression, enmity, or calamity. A calamity, okay? Now, triple strand DNA, I mentioned this before. I'm going to mention it again and say something I held back on. I want you to see. It's here on reputable websites, all right? In the scientific community, they're studying it, and I'll show you. All right? Yale University is like the forerunner in triple strand DNA technologies. Other universities are studying it too, but just go and investigate it. For right now, I really don't have time. I can't prove everything to you. You have to do your own investigation. It's out there. Nicholson talks about it a lot. Jonathan sometimes talks about it, but Nicholson, he exposes the technologies they have that you have no idea about that are going to be used against you, but they're not going to say, hey, they're not going to come out and write it on a, but they're going to show you in code. It's crazy. Okay, so one of the things I saw from Nicholson's website a while back was the most concise explanation of how triple strand DNA can be snuck in and used against you. I put this here. The link will be in the description box. I don't have permission to use his video, but look right here, and it's 9 minutes long and 7 seconds. Please look at it. It's eye-opening, to say the least. Now moving on. This is the first 99 red balloons video from Nina. It's the one I remember from when I was a little girl. And I told you before, there are 5 explosions in this video that I very strongly felt in my heart represented the 5 false flags that were found on the money by Jonathan. I think other people found some of it first, but he found all the rest, okay, and the ones that are to come. So because this was made in like 1994, that's why I think it represented the Oklahoma City, the Murrah building, okay, which he found on the money. And then down the line, he found the Pentagon, the Twin Towers, so that's, 4 buildings. And even though it wasn't on the money, World Trade Center 7 was part of that. It was part of it. So you go and look for yourself. At the end of this video, there's a red balloon. It's a warning to you. Okay? Moving on. Goldfinger. All right? This is a part where the video shakes, and I held back. What I really meant to say was people have been dreaming about earthquakes, not just on the West Coast. They've been dreaming about it on the East Coast too. So just a heads up to you that part of the destruction, maybe they know there's an earthquake coming, or maybe they're going to produce one. I don't know. I'm just letting you know. You should pay attention to that. I think that's why the video shakes several times violently. It's noticeable. Okay, so when I made the last video, I showed you the man pointing to the Trojan box, and I'm going to show you exactly before he does that. This guy takes a lighter, and he basically flatulates and lights it on fire. Look at the time, okay? This is important. Fire is coming. That's what they're telling you, and they're mocking you at the same time. Make no mistake, they're mocking you. Fire is coming, just like in Jonathan's prophetic utterance, okay? And also, like in his prophetic utterance, Like I said to you before, it's like a Trojan horse. It's going to come from within quickly and you're not going to know what hit you. There's no coincidence here. That last shot was 2 minutes, 9 seconds. This is 2 minutes, 10 seconds. That's on purpose. You're being mocked. They're telling you, and they're mocking you. All right. All the balloons are red, white, and blue. I told you what red, white, and blue means and what the balloon significance means for all of those. Pay attention. This is in all of these videos, okay? This is the official Luft Balloons video. And I said before, I have some thoughts on this, but I'm not ready to say. All right? Well, I'm going to say it now. She represents the beast in this video. That's why she sits on the pyramid with no capstone. That's why she's in red most of the time. And she is the only person other than the cartoon character who's calling for war and smirking. She's the only person in this video besides the guys flying the plane and that other guy. Okay, so I want you to consider something. I showed you triple strand DNA, and I would have never known about it if it wasn't for Nicholson 1968. And his other channel is Do You See What I See? Please go check it out. I believe, since she is the beast, this represents the mark of the beast. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you that in the other video too. Triple strand DNA. Somehow it's going to be used against you and you don't even know it. You're going to be tricked, like I said. Please pay attention. Okay. Remember I said, here you go. He, in this video, he represents the beast. He's got a red tie on and a red bandana on his left arm. Okay? Everybody else is either wearing a black tie on their neck or a black tie on their left arm somewhere, except for the Foolish Virgin and Nina when she's playing meekly with the white thing on her right arm. But I want you to know, he represents the beast. No doubt, make no mistake. And these 3 pillars I said represent probably triple strand DNA, the mark of the beast. Okay? Look into it. There's a reason you only see 3 pillars here. Okay? He's the only one with a red tie and a red bandana on the left arm. Sheep and the goats, wheat and the weeds, but he's the beast. Okay, this is the Foolish Virgin I told you about. Notice she has 5 balloons, okay? 1 white balloon for cleanliness and faith and purity, all right? Foolish Virgin. These here, all right, I told you, blue, a calamity, okay? I also really think, and I told you this before, that possibly in that first Nina video, I said it's possible that there will be 5, the 5 explosions could mean like 5 coordinated attacks. But the big one will be New York City. And they are telegraphing it and everything. And I showed you that. So think about that. This means purity and cleanliness. Keep yourself clean and seeking truth. Because a calamity is coming. Okay? And the reason I feel like it might be 5 coordinated attacks is because for like a split second, these balloons get shoved in your face. And that's when the Foolish Virgin makes her choice. And it's right after Nina is like acting strange in the video, like she's pretending she doesn't know about something. Okay? Here she is, the Foolish Virgin, standing in the presence of God with her 5 balloons. But look at her face. Okay? I just want you to consider that. And here's some images for triple strand DNA. Just go and look at Jonathan Kleck and what the Twin Towers really represented and what the One World Freedom Tower represents and all of it. It's important, and I'm not crazy. There's no coincidence. I just looked some of this stuff up today, the white balloons, the blue balloons, and I'm like, yeah, it's just not a coincidence, and it's more things warning you. And That's why I believe Nine Nania's video, where she warns that she had the dream or vision about the white balloon man, and then later on the video I showed you where Lady Gaga was dressed up as a white balloon figure, and then that Hero 6 movie came out, and that white balloon man was being paraded through Manhattan, and Lady Gaga was having that art rave with Jeff Koons, who designed the red balloon flower sculpture, okay? And it's in Manhattan. The rave was in Manhattan. Go and check it out. I'm not making this up, and if you think it's a coincidence, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You need to investigate on your own, and I do not mean this to be an insult to anyone, but many things that you have been taught have been a lie. Blatant lies. We've all been taught, and we've all been indoctrinated, and most of us have swallowed it hook, line, and sinker without ever investigating further. That's to your own demise if you're too distracted to look and seek truth. I hope that you investigate.